How AI saves our time. You know that feeling when you reach the end of the day and wonder where all your time went? Between answering emails, jumping between tasks, searching for information, and doing the same things over and over. It's exhausting. But here's the thing, AI can actually give you hours back. Not someday in the future, today. And I'm not talking about replacing you, I'm talking about giving you space to breathe. Let me walk you through how this actually works, in the most human way possible. First, let's talk about why we're all so busy. The truth is, most of us aren't busy because we're doing important work all day. We're busy because we're stuck doing the same tasks repeatedly. Answering similar emails, reformatting documents, searching for that one piece of information, organizing calendars. It's like being on a treadmill. Lots of movement, but you're not really getting anywhere. And the frustrating part? Most of this work doesn't need your brain. It doesn't need your creativity or your unique perspective. It's just mechanical. And that's exactly where AI comes in. So what actually is AI? Forget the sci-fi movies for a second. AI isn't some robot plotting to take over. It's more like a really, really fast assistant who never gets tired. Here's what it does. It recognizes patterns in information. It processes things at incredible speed. It handles repetitive decisions without breaking a sweat. Think of it this way. What takes you 30 minutes of focused work, AI can often do in 30 seconds. Not because you're slow, but because you're human. And humans weren't designed to be processing machines, where AI actually helps in real life. Let me get specific, because this is where it gets interesting. Emails and messages. You know those long email threads you dread opening? AI can read them, pull out what matters, and even draft a response for you. Suddenly, your overflowing inbox doesn't feel so overwhelming. Writing anything, staring at a blank page is the worst. AI can give you a starting point, an outline, some ideas, a rough draft. You're still the one shaping it into something meaningful, but you're not starting from zero anymore. Research. Instead of falling down rabbit holes for hours, AI can scan through mountains of information and bring you what's relevant. It's like having a researcher who actually enjoys the tedious parts. AIT work. In professional settings, this becomes even more powerful. AI can handle reports, crunch data, schedule meetings, manage your calendar, all the organizational stuff that drains your energy before you even start your real work. And here's what I've noticed. When you're not exhausted from organizing everything, you actually have mental space for the work that matters, the strategic thinking, the creative problem solving, the human stuff. That's why teams using AI aren't just faster, they're often better. Because people have bandwidth to actually think. The real difference between you and AI. Here's what humans are genuinely good at. Coming up with original ideas, understanding emotions and context, making judgment calls in complex situations. Here's what AI is genuinely good at. Speed, accuracy on repetitive tasks. Never getting bored. The magic isn't in choosing one over the other, it's in combining them. When AI handles the grunt work, you finally get to be human again. To think deeply, to be creative, to actually grow, learning faster. Remember learning something new? How you'd spend hours searching, reading stuff that wasn't quite right, getting more confused? AI changes this completely. It can create a learning path for you, summarize the important parts, and explain complex ideas in plain English. You're not learning harder. You're learning smarter. There's a difference. But what about creativity? I hear this a lot. Won't AI kill creativity? Actually, it's the opposite. AI removes creative blocks. It handles the technical grunt work. It speeds up the boring parts. But the idea, the vision, the unique angle, that's still you. Think of it like this. AI clears the path, but you choose where to walk. Here's the thing nobody tells you. AI doesn't automatically save you time just by existing. It saves time when you actually learn to use it, when you integrate it into your daily workflow, when you get good at telling it what you need. The people saving hours every day, they're not geniuses. They just took the time to learn the tools and make them part of their routine. The people still drowning in work, often they're just avoiding the learning curve. The mistakes I see people make, expecting miracles, AI is powerful, but it's not psychic. You need to give it clear direction. Fear, some people are just scared to try. I get it. New things are intimidating. But the cost of not learning is higher. Giving up too soon, like any tool, there's a learning curve. The first few attempts might feel clunky. That's normal. Not being specific enough, vague instructions get vague results. The more specific you are, the better it works. Where this IS all heading. Look, the pace of everything is accelerating. The people and companies who move quickly are pulling ahead. The ones who don't are struggling to keep up. AI isn't going to be optional for much longer. Not because it's trendy, but because time is becoming our most valuable resource. Those who figure out AI now will work less and achieve more. Those who wait, well, they'll probably figure it out eventually. But they'll have spent a lot of extra hours getting there. The bottom line, AI isn't about replacing humans. It's about giving humans their time back. Time to think clearly. Time to create something meaningful. Time to actually live, instead of just getting through the day. If you're tired of being busy without being productive, AI isn't just helpful, it's kind of essential.